Reader. Read aloud 1. Greetings and golden words. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Let's read the words once again. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Hello. Thank you. Welcome. Please. Excuse me. Sorry. Let's revise the words we just read. Hello. Thank you. Welcome. Please. Excuse me. Sorry. Good morning. When we wake up in the morning, we greet people. Good morning. Good afternoon. At noontime, we greet people by saying good afternoon. Noontime is between 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Good evening. Between 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., we greet people with good evening. Good night. After 8 p.m., we greet people good night. Hello. Hello. We use this word to greet people when we meet them. Thank you. Welcome. We say thank you when we get a gift. When somebody says thank you, we respond back by saying welcome. Please. We say please when we need help. Excuse me. We say excuse me when we want to interrupt two people who are talking. We can also say excuse me when we want to draw attention of a busy person. Sorry. We say sorry when we hurt someone by mistake or have broken something by mistake. Read aloud 2. I. My. Me. Mine. You. Let's read the words once again. I. My. Me. Mine. You. Your. We. Our. Us. They. Let's read the words again. Your, we, our, us, they, them, their, he, she, myself. Let's read the words once again. Them, their, he, she, myself. Him, her, his, hers, yourself. Let's revise the words we just read. Him, her, his, hers, yourself. An, the. Let's read the words once again. An, the. Let's read all the words again. I, my, me, mine, you, your, we, our, us, they, them, their, he, she, myself, him, her, his, hers, yourself. An, the. If, or, as, so, and, but. Let's read the set of words we just read. If, or, as, so, and, but. For, yet, nor, till, until, since. Let's read the set of words we just read. For, yet, nor, till, until, since. Because, once, unless, while. Let's revise the words we just read. Because, once, unless, while. Let's read the set of words together again. If, or, as, so, and, but, for, yet, nor, till, until, since, because, once, unless, while. Read aloud. 3. Days of the week. There are 7 days in a week. Let us name the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's revise the words we just read. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's read the days of the week again. Days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, today, yesterday, tomorrow. Read aloud 4. Look at the pictures and read the words below them. These words tell us about the position of person or thing. In front. The dog is in front of the house. Behind. The dog is behind the house. Beside. Now the dog is beside the house. In. The dog is in the house. Out. The dog is outside the house. Between. The dog is between 2 houses. Near. The dog is near the house. Far. The dog is far away from the house. Through. The dog went through the tunnel. On. The dog is on the swing. Under. Can you see? Now the dog is under the swing. Over. Whoa! The dog hopped over the ball. Let's read the position words again. In front, behind, beside, in, out, between, near, far, through, on, under, over. Let's read the words once again. In front, behind, beside, in, out, between, near, far, through, on, under, over. Some more words to read. At, by, off, to, from, top, bottom, before, after, with, within, without. Let's revise the words we just read. At, by, off, to, from, top, bottom, before, after, with, within, without. Read aloud 5. Is, am, are, be, been, been, was, were. We will revise the words again. Is, am, are, be, been, being, was, were. Do, did, does, have, has, had. Let's read the words again. Do, did, does, have, has, had. May, might, must, shall, should, can, could, will, would, make, made. Revision of the words we just read. May, might, must, shall, should, can, could, will, would, make, made. Not, to, now, well, less, more, very, best. Read the words together again. Not, to, now, well, less, more, very, best. Still, soon, here, there, ever, never, really, better, everywhere. Here are the words we just read. Still, soon, here, there, ever, never, really, better, everywhere. Like, only, much, other. We will revise the words again. Like, only, much, other. Read aloud 6. Months of the year. There are 12 months in a year. Let us name the months of the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Let's say the months of the year again. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Read aloud 7. Opposites. Tall, short, tall, short. Big, small, big, small. Thin, fat, thin, fat. Old, young, old, young. Revision of opposites. tall, short, big, small, thin, fat, old, young, raw, ripe, raw, ripe, long, short, long, short, day, night, day, night, clean, dirty, clean, dirty. Revise the opposite words once again. Raw, ripe, long, short, day, night, clean, dirty. Read aloud 8. Opposites. Dark, light, dark, light, dull, bright, dull, bright, elder, younger, elder, younger, push, pull, push, pull. Let's read the opposite words again. Dark, light, dull, bright, elder, younger, push, pull, hot, cold, hot, cold, wet, dry, wet, dry, old, new, old, new, smooth, rough, smooth, rough. We will revise the opposite words we just read. Hot, cold, wet, dry, old, new, smooth, rough. Read aloud 9. Opposites. Let's read some more opposite words. Up, down, up, down, left, right, left, right, same, different, same, different, hard, soft, hard, soft. Let's read the opposite words again. Up, down, left, right, same, different, hard, soft. More opposite words to read. Front, back, front, back, open, close, open, close, full, empty, full, empty. We will revise the opposite words we just read. Front, back, open, close, full, empty. My blue balloon. Read the words that begin with blah. Black, blanket, blank, blow, blind, blocks, blue, blink, blot. I have a blue balloon. It has black dots on it. Mummy will blow the balloon for me. I will play with my balloon and blocks. We play with clay. Read the words that begin with cl. Clay, clap, clean, climb, clock, clothes, clothes, clown. We like to make things with clay. Today I made clouds. Priya made a clown with red clothes. Our friend Jian made a clock. The floating flower. Read the words that begin with fla. Flag, flap, flat, flip, flow, float, flower, fly. The lotus is a flower that grows in a pond. The water in a pond does not flow. The lotus floats on the water. It has a big flat leaf. The glowing lamp. Read the words that begin with gl. Glass, glad, glide, glitter, glow, gloves. This is a glass lamp. My sister and I will decorate it. We will make dots with glue and cover it with glitter. When it is lit, it will glow. Loving nature. Read the words that begin with pl. Play, plant, plate, plug, plum, plus, pluck, plastic. Plant trees. Do not pluck leaves and flowers. Do not use plastic. Tina's Day. Read the words that begin with sl. Slate, sleep, slice, slide, slip, slowly. Tina woke up from her sleep in the morning. She slowly brushed her teeth and had a bath. She had a slice of bread with milk and went to school. She read books and drew on a slate at school. In the evening, she went to the park and had fun on the slide. Over the breakfast table. Read the words that begin with br. Branch, bread, break, brick, bring, bright, brown. The cold breeze blew hard. My brother and I were sitting near the window for breakfast. Mummy served me brown bread with hot milk. Suddenly, I saw a branch of a tree break in my garden. It broke and fell over the brick wall. Crayon time. Read the words that begin with cr. Cry, crab, crow, crane, crown, cream, crayons, crocodile. I like to color. Daddy bought me a coloring book. It has many creatures like a crab, a crocodile, and a fish. It also has a few birds like a pigeon, a crow, and a crane. I will color them with my crayons. I drive with Daddy. Read the words that begin with dra. Draw, dress, drink, drip, drive, drop. One day, Daddy took Robin for a drive in the car. Robin looked happily at all the things they passed by. He saw a drum kit in a music shop. He saw many colorful dresses in another shop. He also saw many flowers. Some of them had drops of water on them. On the way back home, they stopped to drink some coconut water. Robin came home and drew all the things he saw. My friends and me. Read the words that begin with fr. Frame, free, fresh, frog, front, fruit, fry. My friends and I went to an amusement park along with our parents. We went by bus. The entry to the park was free. We sat on many rides. Tia and Rena sat in front of me. We played many games as well. Rena won a toy frog. We bought a picture frame from a shop at the park. We all walked home from the park after having some fresh fruit juice. A day with my grandparents. Read the words that begin with gr. Grass, grapes, gray, green, ground, grandparents, grasshopper. One day, my grandparents and I went for a picnic. We sat on the ground. It was covered with grass. Lots of flowers grew on the plants around. We ate fruits like oranges, grapes, and bananas. We also ate grilled sandwiches. I saw a green grasshopper on the grass. We had great fun. Priya's proud parents. Read the words that begin with pr. Pray, pram, praise, pretty, present, print, proud. Priya sang a song for the school annual day. She wore a pretty red dress. It had flower prints on it. Everyone praised her for her clear voice. Her parents were proud of her. A scoop of ice cream. Read the words that begin with sk. Scale, scared, scarf, scold, scoop, scooter. Neetu had to buy art material. Daddy took Neetu to the shop on his scooter. Neetu was scared of sitting on the scooter, so she sat behind and held Daddy tight. Neetu bought a paintbrush, scale, and crayons. On the way back, Daddy and Neetu had a scoop of ice cream. Skate and skip. Read the words that begin with sk. Skates, skin, skip, skirt, skull, sketch. Rohit and Tina looked out of the window. It was a bright day. The sky was clear. Tina said, "It is a lovely day to skip a rope." Rohit said, "Yes, and a lovely day to skate as well." The small plant. Read the words that begin with sm. Small, smart, smash, smell, smoke. I saw a small plant. There was a rose on it. It had smooth petals. It had a lovely smell. There were 3 small buds on it too. It made me smile. My dog Snoopy. Read the words that begin with sn. Snail, snack, snake, sneeze, sniff, snow, snout. This is our pet dog Snoopy. He has a long snout and a bushy tail. He guards our house well. He once stopped a snake from entering our house. He loves to chew on bones when I have my snacks. He sneezes whenever he sniffs the plants and flowers in the garden. He barks at strangers near the gate and then sniffs them too. I love Snoopy very much. The spinning top. Read the words that begin with sp. Space, speak, spill, spin, spider, spot, spoil. I was playing with my top. It is brown with yellow spots. I let it spin on the table. As it was spinning, it hit my glass of milk. The glass fell and the milk spilled all over my books. My books got spoiled. My pencil stand. Read the words that begin with st. star, stay, start, stand, stem, stir, stick. Today, I will make a pencil stand. I will make the stand with ice cream sticks. I will use glue to make it stay firm. I will decorate it with colorful stars. Before I start, I will keep all my things ready. A sweet day. Read the words that begin with swa. Sweep, swan, sweat, swab, sweets, swim, swing, swipe. Daddy and I went to the park. There was a slide, a swing, and a seesaw too. We went to the boating area. We sat in a swan-shaped boat. I saw many small fishes swimming in the water. Daddy bought me some sweets. A bunch of grapes. Read the words that end with ch. March, teach, much, such, lunch, bunch, rich, which. It was the month of March. Mummy and I went to the market. Mummy bought some vegetables for lunch. She went to a vendor to buy some fruits. Mummy asked me, "Which fruit would you like me to buy?" I said, I would like some grapes. She picked up a big bunch of green grapes and asked the vendor, "How much does this cost?" 30 rupees, he said. Mummy bought the grapes and we went home. Word with tricky sound. Stomach. This word ends with ch, which has a different sound. Quack, quack. Cluck, cluck. Read the words that end with k. Back, neck, duck, kick, chick, cluck, quack. Two little ducks went out one day. Over the hill and far away. Mama Duck said, "Quack, quack, quack." And the two little ducks came back. Mama Duck met a hen one day. Over the hill and far away. Mama Duck said, "Quack, quack, quack." Cluck, 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 said the hen right back. The science project. Read the words that end with t. Act, insect, respect, object, collect, correct, project. My teacher gave us a science project for the holidays. She told us to collect pictures or samples of things in nature. She also told us to write down a few lines about them. I will collect objects like leaves and grass. I will ask my elder brother to click picture of an insect too. I will stick them in my project book. Teacher will correct my project book when I go back to school. Neha's birthday gifts. Read the words that end with st. Lift, gift, soft, shift, craft. Yesterday was Neha's birthday. All her friends came to her birthday party. Everyone sang the birthday song for her and gave her gifts. They ate, played, and had a lot of fun. After the party was over, everyone left. Neha had got many gifts. Of all the gifts, she liked the big, soft bear and the craft kit the best. Safari in the wild. Read the words that end with ld. Told, fold, wild, gold, hold, child. Tinku is 6 years old. He had gone for a jungle safari with his family. They went by a jeep. It was cold in the jungle. Mummy said, "Tinku, my child, please wear your sweater. It is cold." Mummy told him to sit and look outside to see if he could spot any wild animals. Daddy said, "You can hold the handle to stand up and look outside as well." Tinku saw many animals like a tiger, a deer, an elephant, and a snake on his safari trip. Words with tricky sound. Would, could, should. These words end with LD, but the sound of the consonant L is not heard. D is heard. The bookshelf. Read the words that end with lf. Calf, half, self, shelf, wolf. Kiara loves to read books from the bookshelf at school. She reads books by herself. One day, Kiara saw a new book. It was a big storybook. It had pictures of animals on it. She saw a cow, calf, monkey, and wolf on the cover of the book. She took it to read and sat down on a mat. She liked the book very much. She read half of the book that day and kept the rest for another day. Words with tricky sound. Calf, half. These words end with f, but the sound of the consonant L is not heard. F is heard. A puppy's yelp. Read the words that end with up. Scalp, help, yelp, gulp, pulp. Bobby was out with his grandma for a glass of milkshake. Grandma and Bobby had mango milkshake. Bobby saw how it was made from mango pulp. Bobby gulped down half the glass. He could hear a puppy yelp. He and Grandma saw a little puppy near the shop. It had hurt its leg. Soon they saw a vet come to help the puppy. The vet took the puppy in his van to the pet clinic. Making a snowman. Read the words that end with it. Salt, belt, felt, melt, tilt, quilt, adult. It was snowing in Manali during winter. The adults were out, making a snowman. Aryan and Avni wanted to join them too. They felt very cold, so they wore their sweaters, mufflers, and gloves. Mommy had put some salt on the steps in front of the house for the snow to melt. Uncle Mukesh lifted Aryan up so that he could put a hat on the snowman's head. Avni told Aryan to tilt the hat a little to make it look better. When they went to their rooms that night, they found new quilts on their bed. Bedtime. Read the words that end with mp. Lamp, dump, jump, pump, stamp. It was bedtime. Mommy came in to put Karan and Kunal to sleep. As she entered the room, there was a sound. Beep! She jumped with fear. She looked down. She had stamped on a toy. She picked it up and put it in their toy box. She saw many of their clothes and toys dumped in a corner. She said, it is time for you to go to bed, but you will clean your room before that. Okay, Mummy, they said. Karan and Kunal cleaned their room and jumped on the bed. She kissed them good night and switched off the night lamp. At the pond. Read the words that end with nd. And. Land. Stand. Find. Kind. Pond. Jack and John went to a pond. They stood there watching a duck and her ducklings swimming in the water. Jack wanted to sit down, but they could not find a place to sit. The land was wet and had a lot of grass and wild plants growing there. So they went to the other end of the pond and sat on a big rock, singing a new song. Read the words that end with ng. Bang. Hang. Sing. Long. Song. Thing. Bring. Teacher taught us a new song today. Ankit hung a drum around his neck to play it. Faisal played the keyboard. Teacher sang the song first. Then she asked us to sing along. She told us to begin singing after Ankit banged the drum 3 times. We enjoyed our music class today. The pink surprise. Read the words that end with nk. Bank. Tank. Thank. Pink. Sink. Wink. Drink. Think. Dia and Rinky were playing at home. Mummy had told them that she would give them a pink surprise. They began to think. It must be our favorite pink strawberry shake. Dia, oh, how I wish it is the strawberry shake. Rinky, yes, I too would love to drink strawberry shake. Just then, Mummy came in with 2 glasses of milkshake. Rinky, thank you, Mummy. I love strawberry shake. Dia, me too. Thank you, Mummy. The school fair. Read the words that end with nt. Want. Plant. Went. Sent. Parent. Present. Student. Aunt. There was a fair at school. Invitation cards had been sent to all families. My parents, my aunt, and I went to the fair together. There were many games to play at the fair. My aunt wanted to see the school, so I took her around. At the exit gate, students gave a potted plant to all the parents as presents. A room well kept. Read the words that end with t. Kept, wept, slept, swept. Chintu and Sharmin were brothers. They shared a room and slept on a bunk bed. Sharmin slept on the top bunk, while Chintu slept on the bottom bunk. They always kept their room clean and tidy. Chintu picked up things and kept them in their place. Sharmin swept the table. They worked well together. A card for Mummy. Read the words that end with "erd". Card, bird, heard, word, curd. It was Mummy's birthday yesterday. I made a card for her. I drew a mama bird and baby bird on a tree. Inside the card, I wrote the words, "Happy birthday, Mummy! I love you." At the park. Read the words that end with "rik". Bark, park, work, shark, dark. We go to the park every evening to play. Daddy comes back after work and picks us up in his car before it gets dark. One day, while we were playing, we heard a dog bark. We found the dog fallen inside a pit. It was a deep pit. Daddy came and pulled the dog out. We fed the dog some biscuits and then went home. The shopping cart. Read the words that end with "ert". Art, cart, shirt, skirt, sport, chart, smart. Dia went shopping with Mummy to the mall. She helped Mummy put some clothes in the shopping cart. Mummy bought herself a pair of sport shoes. She also bought a shirt for Daddy and a pair of shorts for Dia's brother. She put in a skirt for Diya. Diya asked for an art kit. Mommy put that in the cart as well. Mask making. Read the words that end with sk. Ask, mask, desk, disc, husk, tusk. Today, teacher showed us how to make a mask. I made an elephant mask. It had big ears, a trunk, and 2 tusks. I went to the teacher's desk to ask her to help me tie the knots for the mask. The list. Read the words that end with st. Fast, last, best, east, west, list, must, first. Today, teacher called out a list of words in class. We had to write them down in our book. The first word was east. The next was west. She then called out India. The next word was lotus. The last word was tiger. I did my best to write as fast as I could. Puzzle with knobs. Read the words that begin with n. Knob, knot, know, knee, kneel, knife. Danny got a gift on his birthday. He sat down to open it. He began to untie the ribbon knot. He did not know what it was. Mommy knelt to see what the gift was. Wow! It was a puzzle set. It had knobs to pick the pieces. She sat on her knees to help Danny. Danny and Mommy had fun solving the puzzle. Insects all around. Read the words that end with m. Lamb, comb, climb, limb, thumb, crumbs. One day, Fizza was sitting under a tree, eating a sandwich. After some time, she saw many ants around her. She moved away and saw the ants climbing the tree in a line. The ants were carrying crumbs that had fallen from her sandwich. As she looked up the tree, she spotted a honeycomb on a branch. She got scared and ran away from there. My sister, the photographer. Read the words that have f in the beginning, middle, or end. Phone, photograph, trophy, elephant, dolphin, amphibian. My sister is a photographer. She clicks pictures of animals and birds. She has a special camera for clicking pictures. But she also clicks pictures from her phone. She has an album of wild animals like monkeys, elephants, lions, zebras, and cheetahs. She has another album of underwater animals like dolphins, sharks, and sea stars. I even saw the photograph of a frog in that album. I asked her if frogs are also aquatic animals. She said, no, frogs are not aquatic animals. They are amphibians, which means that they can live on land as well as in water. A quick quiz. Read the words that have qu in the beginning or middle. Quit, quiet, quill, quilt, queen, quack, quick, quiz. There was a quiz in class today. Teacher asked us questions on animals. She told us to sit quietly and listen carefully to the questions. We had to raise our hands and answer. We had to be quick. I answered a riddle on a squirrel. My friend answered a question on aquatic animals. Teacher gave everyone an equal chance to answer. The seashore. Read the words that begin with sh. Shapes, shark, sheep, shell, ship, shirt, shoe, show. Akira lived in a small house near the seashore. Every morning, she would put on her pretty pink shoes and go for a walk with her father. She loved to collect shells in many shapes and colors. Once, Daddy showed her a big ship in the sea. Akira loved her morning walks with Daddy. My garden. Read the words that have th in the beginning, middle, or end. Words like the, this, these, there begin with the, but have a different sound. Read them carefully. Thank, think, thread. This is my garden. There are many plants and trees in it. These are some of the flowering plants. They make the garden look pretty and colorful. I also have some fruit trees in my garden. There are 3 papaya trees. They have thin stems and branches. There is 1 mango tree. It is very tall. It has a thick trunk and long branches. Mummy and I water the garden every day. Wheat on wheels. Read the words that have "were" in the beginning. Whale, wheat, white, wheel. Who was Shambhu? Shambhu was a farmer. What did Shambhu grow? Shambhu grew wheat. Where did he grow the wheat? He grew the wheat in his field. When did he sow the seeds? He sowed the seeds before it rained. How did he take the wheat to the market? He took the wheat on a bullock cart with 2 white bullocks and 2 wheels. Other word, who. This word begins with WH but has a different sound. The wristwatch. Read the words that begin with R. Wrap, right, wrist, wrinkle, wriggle, wrong. Donnie wanted to wrap a gift for his best friend Parth. It was a wristwatch. He asked Mummy to wrap it with gift wrapping paper. He stuck a card on the gift. He began to write "Happy Birthday." But he wrote the wrong spelling. So he stuck another card on the gift. This time he asked Mummy for the correct spelling and wrote "Happy Birthday, Parth."